The more you chase the money, the more you will lose trying to do that. And I learned this the very, very hard way. You know, in the beginning, I also thought I could let somebody else trade for me. I tried like some simple trading myself and I failed. And then somebody introduced a trader to me. Supposedly this big shot super trader that is doing 1% a day or stuff like that. He was, basically willing to trade my money. So I was supposed to feel, how can I say, lucky that this guy would even look at me. And all of that was a scheme at the end of the day. Because that guy lost my money in the first day of trading. And then even tricked me into getting more money, which I then got from my parents that sold their retirement fund for me, and I lost that money on top. I've told the story before, but it's really important that you understand the harder you chase the money, the more you're actually sending also the lack of having money into the universe, if you want to talk in an attraction type of way, and you will end up losing your money. It's really tough, I know. I wish it would be different, but I can tell you for a fact from my own experiences that this is 100% accurate. And I'm sure there's tons of people watching this video right now that have gone exactly through the same experience. If you did, use the comments. Let me know. I really want to, share your experiences. So I'm not the only fool. Because we all share that dream. I wanted to make it big. I wanted to, be financially independent. I was so fed up with a job's life, a commute, never having actually enough to survive, and not little enough to die actually. So it's you're like caught up in this slave rat race kind of life. I know, especially if you live in the West and first world country sort of thing, you should consider yourself lucky. Actually, I was just at a barber here. Tons of Syrian people that had to leave their homes, that actually have their kids and their wives still there, and they just left to work as a barber here for 10 euros per haircut sort of thing, because they don't have any other options. So yes, if you live in the West, you still should consider yourself extremely lucky. But nonetheless, even there, it is a type of slavery that you're stuck in. So on a base level, we all have the same dream. We all share the same, I want to be independent. It's hardwired in our DNA. It's what we were created for as creators, in my opinion at least. So I thought, trading is easy because everybody tells you it's easy. You find some gurus, you find some signals, and then for some reason it doesn't work out. And you scratch your head, and you take too many stupid risks, and you lose even more. And then you find yourself in that endless odyssey of searching in the wrong place. That's exactly what happened to me. I tried trading myself, I kept losing whatever I was trying. Then the super trader was introduced to me. I was really excited. I started trading, first few trades looked really good. And then same day, suddenly the P&L just went negative. And I texted the guy like, hey, where are you? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. And I was not even able to close the trades myself because I was thinking like, what if he has a plan? What if he knows what he's doing? So I did not even possess the ability to do risk management for myself, to do damage prevention. The account went to zero, like 50 grand in one day. And then a few days later, the guy comes back to me, oh, I had a bike accident, like motorbike accident, and that never happened before to him. My truth is he did, and he also didn't exercise risk management, and then he said like, just fuck it, I'll risk it all, it's not my money anyway. That's the mindset of a lot of external service providers, for lack of a better word. They just gamble your money away, because sometimes it works out well for them, and they get a share. They make money off when you make money. But when you lose, they don't share in on your losses. You lose it all. And that is an edge, by the way. That's why they do it. Because when they lose, they don't care. But when they win, they collect. So this edge they are playing. Most of the retail service providers play an edge against you by exactly that way. So simple, actually. And that's why they play on your emotions. They play on your hopes and all of these things. I've been there. I've done it myself. And I've lost it all exactly this way. And even worse, man, like I knew, I was like, deep in my heart, I knew that guy screwed up. But he made me believe that was an anomaly. It wouldn't happen again. And because desperate and for lack of options and understanding that I had, I went to my parents and said like, hey, I had the situation. I lost my money. Can you help me out? I'll make it back. And then I'll give you the money back. And blah, 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 blah. And my parents, of course, naive but loving, they gave up something they worked for basically almost all their life. Especially my father As strict as he was with me, he was also always willing to give to see his son succeed, have a better life than he had. And I very much adore and love him and respect him for that. I admire him, obviously. But it was a bad decision, and I lost it all. However, that was a catalyst for me to learn what I needed to learn, what I was not able to learn in any other fashion. So the number one lesson that I learned is that don't act with players that are not regulated. If you want someone to trade your money, it needs to be in a regulated fashion. They need to have a license. They need to, be listed on a proper website. Like all of these things. On a registry, they need to have a record. Don't run and rush into things thinking FOMO. It is FOMO. Thinking like, oh man, I need to get into this, or otherwise I'll lose the opportunity. You will not lose the opportunity. You will save yourself from a lot of damage if you do it properly. So never work with anyone that will manage your money or touch your money that is not fully regulated. Number one. Number two, just because they show a baller lifestyle, it has absolutely nothing to do with their ability to trade. On the contrary, many times that money comes from actually losing people. Like I said, they play the edge. I also did another video explaining to you how brokerages essentially run a casino's edge against their traders. And that's how they make a ton of money. And there's a ton of influencers out there that run brokerages. And I'm not saying that is a bad thing per se, but this is how they make money. So just because they show cars and lifestyle and these things, that doesn't mean anything about their trading ability. If you want to understand about their trading ability, you need to see a consistent track record. Not a trade here and there, not a P&L, a good positive trade once in a while, like a single screenshot or any of that. You want to see consistent track record, verified, ideally on a regulated platform, like I said in lesson number one. Number three, what I learned is that trading is not a place to get rich quickly. Absolutely not. You can, as you progress up the stairs of understanding how it works, you can build wealth comparably fast than in other industries. But if you approach it from a mindset of becoming rich quickly, you will need to be on the other side. You will need to be on the brokerage side, on the affiliate side, on the trading signal side, on that side. Yeah, there you can make money quickly. But you do that by taking that money from people that believe in you. So if that's what you want to do, then study the trading industry business. But if you want to make money from trading, you got to give it some time. You got to give it some time and you got to build it properly. But then you can build an independent, long-term wealth consistently for decades to come. Lesson number 4, never trade when you need the money. Because, when you need money, when you have urgency, when you're not at full capacity of all your mental space, of your emotions, of your discipline, of your sharp mind, all of these things, they need to be in place. When they're not in place, because you need money for rent, you need money for this, you need to pay for that, whatever, then that will carry into the trading. And that will create problems. That will really do bad. And you will end up losing again for the wrong reasons. So don't get into trading when you need the money today. Okay? Absolutely not. And number 5, until you have proven to yourself that you can be consistently profitable, ideally actually over a year's time, don't even think of scaling. Don't even think of asking friends and family for money. Don't even think of, running a copy trading account or any of these things. But when you have the consistency in place and also the ability and the mindset and all of that, statistical edge, everything I teach, then you can actually attract capital. You can get prop funds, obviously. And there's even instant funding solutions in the market. So you can access a large amount of capital quite quickly. And you can make pretty easily what a normal person make as a monthly income with that. And then build wealth going from there and scale even more. But don't even think about that until you have proven that you can do it for at least a year's time consistently. That's my advice to you. So if you have any questions about whatever I just talked about, use the comments down below. My intent is to give you real talk, give you the value that is absolutely necessary to make it in the trading game. I made it in the trading game from losing 6 figures to millionaire lifestyle, trading all by myself basically, obviously by the help of God as well. And so you gotta, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. No preparation, no opportunity ever will matter. So Work on your preparation on that part, and the opportunity will show. There are plenty of opportunities that today you cannot even see, and much less even capture. Why? Because you do not have the skill set that is required in the preparation part. Bring these things together, and yeah, whether it's a Lambo or a house or traveling or buying your parents, retirement or any of these things, they are absolutely possible. Do it the right way, learn it the right way, and it shall be yours. So if you like this video, please share, like, subscribe, help me with the algorithm. I'd be really thrilled if you do that. And any questions, any remarks, use a comment, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much.